So once you've got your prop in, make sure it's selected, you've made it move it to wherever you want to go, and if you want to do some animation, you have actions. So you can right click on your selected one, you've got action menus. It goes from 1 AM or 1 o'clock all the way through to 12, and you've got 1 minute of real time and 5 minutes of real time on all of those hours. 1 minute will move the second hand and the minute hand, but it doesn't move the hour hand because there isn't enough time. 5 minutes will also move the hour hand as well. So if I was to do 7 o'clock 1 minute and click on that one, you can see it goes to 7 o'clock and the second hand is moving in real time for a whole minute. If your timeline is less than a minute, you can still drop this in and it'll just stop when it gets to the end of your timeline. So it'll all be there working away. Okay, so I'm going to stop and I'm going to undo that. If you want to animate it yourself with the item selected, you choose the prop key editor over here. And what you are looking for are seconds, hours and minutes. And you can set any of them with this rotate option here. So let's say I want to do the minutes at 120 degrees. So if I select that there, so if you want to work out what it is, it's 360 degrees divided by however far you want to go. So let's just do 120 and I'll just show you where that is. There you go. It's actually 30 degrees per section. So if I want the hour hand, I can go down and find the hour hand, and let's make that so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So let's make that 180 degrees. 180 degrees, there you go. So we're now 20 past 6. Second hand is not animated. If you want to animate the second hand, there is a gotcha. So if you wanted to go around more than half a minute, you do need to put in an extra keyframe, and I'll show you why. If I do keyframe here, as you can see I'm there, and I'm now going to go on to 900 frames, which is 30 frames a second times 30 seconds. Okay, that's where 900 came from. So if I go in here and I do 900, so remember it's 30 frames per second and 15 frames per second is the animation rate. So if I now do 180 degrees in here, 180, the second hand appears to be in the right place, but look what happens if I go, it goes in backwards. Okay, so if you don't want it to go backwards, you need to go halfway around. So 15 seconds. So 15 times 30 is 450. So if I just type 450 there. And I was to not have it at 270, which is where it stuck it at, but actually have it at 90 degrees there. Now, when I go between the two, you'll see it comes in and it goes all the way around smoothly. And then when you get to 1350, which is 3 lots of 450. So let's do 1350, 1350. And I can make that 270. And then I can actually go up to the full 1800, which is the full minute. If you do the maths, you can work it out. And I make that 0 again, because this is actually not rotation, this is orientation. Orientation always finds the quickest route between 2 points, whereas rotation actually does physically rotate around. Anyway, so you can see that now when I go through, it's going to rotate all the way around. So that's all the animation was. Okay, you don't want to use any easing on your keyframes because it's a clock and you don't want things to slow down between keyframes. You just want to choose linear keyframes. So that's how you can animate. Hope you found this useful. Thanks for watching.